Shio Nigara, Holiday Simmons Darkwadoa. Hello, friends. I'm Holiday Simmons, the Director of Healing and Resilience at the Campaign for Southern Equality. As a part of our commitment to racial equity, we are enthusiastic about amplifying the experiences and voices of Indigenous people and people of Western North Carolina. Indigenous Wisdom from the Mountains is a project that documents our time with a few leaders of the Eastern Band of the Cherokee Indians. We are humbled and grateful to our host.
So we don't have that option of saying, what are we going to leave behind and what are we? We don't have that option because we carry it with us. And so when we're asking people to participate in the system, we understand that we are in a critical time. We've always been in a critical time. And I think that's why our communities are always so good at doing the saving, because we've not gotten out of that. We haven't had any time to stop and be like, oh, are you guys okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? We've always just been like, listen, this is coming up. White people are doing this again. Here we go. Here we go. And so basically what we're saying is, I know it sucks. I know what I'm asking you to do, but this is something we don't have an option. Aside from the racism, we don't have an option for our planet to wait around. Even with Biden, when we get him in, we know we're not going to be just sitting back and be like, all right, let's cruise this. We're going to have to push this too. So it's really hard to try to explain like what it's like to try to walk these both worlds, because there's no such thing. I don't want to participate in a system that doesn't allow for the balance to be there, because my life will never be complete. I'm actively trying to break the cycles that this past 500 years have done. And so I'm not going to force my children to try to participate in these kind of things. It's just educating them to do this and understanding why we're doing that. Like Missy said, we had no choice but to participate in the system. And then you got us 500 years later, we traded a lot for that political power.
And with the disparities of the COVID-19, we've seen that. It opened up the eyes of a lot of our community members that we can make it better, and that we have to have that government that's willing to make that better with all of us and participate. We were talking about voting earlier. That's a main issue even in our own community, when our own community members don't participate in a election because they're so sad and so desperate and sick of the things that they see, that they don't participate. And I see it here. But what is it going to take for us to get them to participate, and want to go cast their vote and be a part of this change? Because if we voted and we were a part of our change here, you know what? We'd be a powerful community if half our people would vote, because we've got less than 25% out of the 80% that is registered to vote that participate. That's a lot of people that don't participate because they don't see the equality in it. They don't see that change when they participate. So a lot of our people refuse to be a part of this system that's always held us down. So how are we going to get them excited to be a part of this system to change? Because I'm excited, and when I look at our community, there's only 8,000 of us that are registered to vote. Just think of our 8,000 of us actually had the right information, so we can make those good decisions to put those people in that will work for us.